Happy Aloha Thursday, everybody. Coming to you live. So we have our weekly update, and then we have just a short topic looking at just the last couple of weeks. HBR came out with their report the other day, so I have some of that stuff in there. HBR, Honolulu Board of Realtors, feel me? All right, so next up right away, we got our weekly stats. Guess what, guys? We've had an increase of new listings by 15%, and we've been floating between about 240 to up to 300 new listings of per week over the past month of March. So that's great news. Pending now is down by just under 11%. It's right around 10.5%. And this has actually been a slow decline over the past 3 weeks. So we got a little bit more homes coming on the market and a little bit of less going into escrow, which means there might be a couple more options out there for you buyers. Anyways, in the numbers sold, it's just a negligible increase, very, very slight, under 1%. Rentals, that's negligible again, and these have stayed pretty steady for the month of March. However, I will say from my property manager counterpart, the rental market is just as aggressive as the buying market. So if you are planning to come to Island, PCS to Island, for all my military folks, I do suggest that you guys start just as early if you're planning to rent, even if you are planning to buy. The more time, if you're working with me, the more lead time that you can give me to help you purchase a home, the better, especially in this market. I just got one of my other buyers an off-market deal. Totally stoked for them. So this is what I was talking about. Here we're looking at the new listings compared to the number of sold listings. So how many new homes pop on the market compared to how many are actually selling. And here we're looking at the past 3 months of January, February, and March. We can see that March was a positive month with more listings coming onto the market. And there has been an upward trajectory of sold homes. In its entirety, March had a 12.6% jump in new listings for single-family homes and a much larger jump for condos. They had a 17.2% increase. So from here, I would hope that this would let up on the consistent sold price increases. Hopefully it evens out a little bit. Even moving from February to March, there was a 3.5% increase in median sales price. So I guess we'll see come May if the number of supply has actually affected the price points here. So lastly, something that is a little bit interesting, that the Honolulu Board of Realtors noted that there has been 117% of sales activity increase in the price points above 1.5 million, 117% increase. So more buyers are entering that $1.5 million and above market. It almost seems as if everything has taken a major shift right on the affordability spectrum. Things are just moving on up. So here, I just randomly put this in here. This is from it's a list report stat. So this is for nationwide housing market. The nation as a whole has seen a 15.6% list price increase. And the number of homes homes that are on the market down by 52%. Here on Oahu, for the most part, we've been fluctuating around 40% decrease depending upon the week, the month, so on and so forth. Days on market, we are well below that 54 out here on Oahu. You're going to be looking 9 days or less for single family homes, and around 17 for the condos. And especially on the single family home side, that's where a lot of the competition is. So they are reviewing all offers at once for the most part. So that 9 days may just be because that's when the sellers have chosen to review their offers. Now, my question is how long is all this going to last? So truly, I'm curious as well. There are several factors which are playing into this demanding market, which we have spoken about on collectively all these videos. So playing into this demanding market all the way to the supplies of lumber itself. So just to even, if you're thinking about building a home, things are still extremely backed up. So if you can't find a house for sale, they're saying, okay, now a lot more people are wanting to maybe just construct a home and build it from ground up. But if the lumber supplies aren't there to build your home, because that's on a back increase, what are we doing? Are we going to wait and watch the market? I'm waiting to see what the outcomes are going to be. I hope you guys have a great weekend and a great rest of your week. We'll see you next week. Take care.